So hopefully by now you've narrowed down a few choices. You know whether you're going for a camper van, a motorhome, or you're going for an empty van. You know whether you want to be able to stand up, you know what sort of wheelbase you want, you know how much money you have, you know. Now, insurance, once you've decided on a few vans, what I do is a bit cheeky, is I actually write down the number plates for vans, and then I go on to one of these, compare the insurance jobbies on Google, and I put in the number plates that I've just scribbled down that I've seen on the street, and you just say thinking of buying it, and you can get some quotes, because they do vary quite a lot. Okay, so you can start getting some quotes for your different vans that you've got an eye on. But the main thing you want to do is get onto eBay. So you can trawl around garages, but they tend to put a bit of a premium on their vehicles, and maybe you do get a bit of a warranty with them. Sometimes you'll get a 12-month MOT, but they usually advertise on eBay anyway. So I get addicted to eBay. You need to have narrowed it down to 2 or 3 choices, because otherwise it's just complete and utter overwhelm on eBay. But if you've narrowed it down to 2 or 3 choices, then you know you're just constantly looking for those, and you can put your upper price that you're willing to pay, and you just keep refreshing it every few days. What's coming new? What's coming new? Now, I travelled once a very long way for a van, but I personally tend to go for things that are within a reasonably short travel distance, because you might want to go and look at it first before you actually buy or make a bid. And there's 2 ways on eBay. They'll either be fixed price, which is often like dealers will usually do a fixed price, or they can be auction. If you go for an auction, you must have a maximum price that you're willing to pay and stick with it, because you can just, honestly, the bids will just keep going duk, 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 like this, especially if it's a good vehicle, and you can just get completely carried away. So have a maximum price, that's it. If that vehicle's not for you, there'll be another one, don't worry about it. Dealers tend to put a little bit of a premium on their vehicles. Now, people are always a bit funny with me when I say I use eBay, but I did once run into trouble, and my advice is do not pay a deposit. Don't pay anything until you get there. But otherwise, I've always found eBay really good. People are very, very precious about their eBay ratings. They really don't want to be dropping down between, below 98, 97%. And so people, when they advertise on things on eBay, are usually pretty honest, and they will photograph everything that might be a problem. So you can usually get a pretty good feel for how good a vehicle is on eBay from their descriptions. And if they're not really describing anything, then don't go there. You want somebody who's really giving you some detail about that vehicle, some of its service history, or, the dents and bumps and things it's had. Even to, like whether it was a smoker inside the vehicle. And don't hesitate to ask questions. Sometimes I'll leave a phone number, but there's always contact the seller option. Contact your seller and see, how quickly they respond back, how polite they are, whether you feel like this is somebody genuine that you would really like to do business with. So you start to get a feel for it. If the vehicle's not too far away, do go and visit it. But if you've already been to somewhere like Vanbase, you've already started to get a pretty good idea on the sort of condition of vehicles that you can afford, the sort of spec of the vehicles that you can afford. and the sort of sizes of the vehicles you can afford. By the time you're getting onto eBay, you've got a pretty good idea of what it is you are looking for. Okay? And it may be, you know, like you may need to compromise on the odd window or color or something like that. But by the time you get onto eBay, you should be pretty clear about what it is that you're looking for, so that you can just go on, type in that vehicle, and you're just looking down. It can take quite a while. I've spent weeks and weeks looking for this, my latest one, my Vauxhall Movano. I spent quite a long time searching, and in the end I had to stop and say to the universe, okay, I've had enough now. Just present something to me. I know what I want. Just present it. And like within a week, I put this on eBay and I was like, that looks like my van. Okay, so it's a creative journey. It's a bit of fun. And this van is going to be really special to you. You're going to love this van. It's going to give you freedom and hope and possibilities and fun and adventure, and it needs to be right. It needs to be right for you. So if you go through these steps, then I think you will end up with something that is as closely aligned to what you need as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and really enjoy the process. There's a lot of vans out there to choose from, and yours is waiting for you. Love you all. Take care.